Alright guys, big update for Zenless 0. We have a lot going on inside the game for this week. We have a new event approaching resets, and of course this also means we can get a lot of free rewards. So in this video, let's go over all the new events and resets that are on the way for this week and for the rest of the 2.3 version update. And if you guys want to be kept updated on everything Zenless 0 on the channel, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and put those notifications on. And remember, I'm also giving out some free internet memberships to my subscribers, part of the 10k subscriber giveaway. One more will be on this video, and all you have to do is like and leave a comment, and the rules will be down below. But alright, let's not waste any time and get into it. So last week is when we got and officially entered the first phase of the 2.3 version update, with the banners for Lucia and Vivian, and additionally, we got two big events, Time-Worn Hills and When Dreams Remains Unfinished. But now we have a lot more going on, especially for this week and the following weeks of this patch, starting with what's new for today, a brand new event. We have the Snap Shining Strike event that just released today, this October 22. This event is a combat photo event where you must defeat enemies while snapping photos of combat moments to gain buffs. The rewards for fully completing this new event are going to be 360 polychromes, 6 Bupon, and a bunch of extra materials. This event will last until November 10, so keep that in mind. It will shortly be available right after we enter the second phase of the 2.3 version update, which I believe is on November 5th. Now for what else is going on for this week aside from the new event that just dropped today, we have a brand new Shiyu Defense reset on the way. And this is going to be happening on this Friday, so this Friday you'll be able to obtain another 700 polychromes completely free to play from completing the new Shiyu Defense reset. Of course, we also have a new buff that revolves around the new characters, so let's go over it. Alright, so I pulled up the buff info here, and for the effect, it's going to be for the agent max HP increased by 15%, ether damage and electric damage increased by 20%, and when an agent with support speciality uses the EX special attack, the whole squad sheer damage increases by 20%, and attack increases by 20%, lasting 20 seconds. Repeated triggers reset the duration. So of course, this is going to be really good for either an electric damage characters with that damage buff, and the max HP with the extra sheer team support is of course tailored around the brand new banner, Lucia, and other Rupture characters. As we've seen, they're pushing the Rupture teams with a lot of recent Rupture releases and the upcoming Rupture releases as well. So the Rupture characters are going to be looking pretty good in this new Shiyu Defense. Alright, so I believe that is all happening for this week with the new event that came out today, and then the Shiyu Defense reset happening this Friday. But we have a lot more on the way for the rest of this patch, so let's go over it. Alright, pulling up the event calendar here, and as we can see, we got two big events last week, and one thing I do want to cover is the duration and the rewards for this event, as I did not mention it earlier. So going on the Time-Worn Hills Explorer event, for the duration, this event already started on October 15 and will last until November 26, so we still have a while to complete this event, no rush to do it. But if you want the rewards right now and you haven't completed this one yet, if I go straight to the rewards, this event provides 440 polychromes, 2 Bupon, and a bunch of extra materials to help you upgrade your agents. Then the second event that we got last week is the bigger one of this update, When Dreams Remain Unfinished event. And if I go on this event here, we can see that this started on October 17 and will last until November 24, so right around the end of the update as well. And regarding this event, the rewards for this are pretty insane. So we do have the free Monato, the free A-Rank Fire Rupture character, and aside from that, you can also gain up to 960 polychromes, which is a premium amount from an event. We have a hamster cage pass, bunch of Denny's, and a bunch of extra materials. But definitely the free character Monato and the polychromes are the highlight of this event. So make sure to complete this event before they leave. So we covered all the events that came out last week, and for this week, now let's check out what else is on the way. So next week on the 28th of October, we have a double drop event, a advanced bounty routine cleanup, a helpful event to help you build your agents, so that is happening on October 28th. The event will then end on the 2nd of November. Then a few days later, on the 4th of November, we have the Enna Into Your Lap event that is going to be closing, and a new event that is coming out on the same day, the Chronicle of Counseling event. Let's see if it tells us the rewards for this. So if I go to the event rewards, you can get tuning calibrators, polychromes. Doesn't tell us the exact amount, which should still be looking pretty good. Then the following week, we have the Snap Shining Strike event that's going to be ending. And then a brand new event coming out, which is the 1-for-1 art exhibition event. On this event, it's a battery exchange event where you must grind for materials to obtain batteries, which you can exchange for rewards. Let's see if it tells us the rewards on this. So just polychromes Wupon doesn't tell us the exact amount. But once we do get closer to these events, as these events are still in a while, basically at the very end of the update next month. So once we get closer to this one, I'll for sure let you guys know the incoming event and also the exact rewards that you can obtain from this event. And then we have the last event, which is the Data Bounty Combat Simulation to help you upgrade your agents. And then will then conclude the update, and the rest of the events will be leaving. And another thing I can mention is we also have a new permanent mode threshold simulation that just came out. This is not limited, so no rush on doing this event or this mode. But if you want some quick pulls for the current banners or simply want to save up, this is also a good game mode to complete. Alright, so this is pretty much everything on the way in terms of brand new events, resets, and rewards for Zenless. Now let's talk more about the incoming banners. We know the 2.4 banners are locked in with the official drip for Dial-In and Banue, but what does this mean for the 2.5 banners? So with confirmation on Dial-In and Banue for 2.4, this means we have only 2 characters left to fit the 2.5 update, which makes it an easy guess. We have Xiao and this girl right here. These 2 characters are basically confirmed already to be the 2.5 banners, but the order is not decided yet. We don't know if one is going to be the first phase or second phase yet. It could go either way, but we know that Xiao has been teased for a very long time, all the way back since the 2.0 update, so it is kind of surprising she still hasn't been released yet. But she's finally on the way for the 2.5 update. So for any Xiao fans out there, let me know down below, are you hyped to finally get this character for 2.5? Have you been looking forward to the release of this character or the other character as well, as her design looks pretty amazing? And regarding Xiao, we do have more info on this character. We're thinking she'll be a Ice or Frost unit because of the big component about her gameplay is having a transformation weapon, one of which is a Ice Sword. So we think that'll tie into her element, and regarding her role would be more of a damage dealer, so a attack agent. But for the moment, that is all we know on the 2.5 banners, and if anything else comes up, I'll for sure update you guys right here on the channel. I'm also currently working on doing a roadmap from the 2.3 update all the way until the 2.6 version update, as with the drip marketing and us getting the 2.3 version update, we have a lot of new changes and info about the incoming banners, so stay tuned for that video. This should be the next one after this one. But for now, if you guys did enjoy the breakdown on upcoming events, rewards, and resets, feel free to like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on. But that is all for this one. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.